They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And now running right through it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He finds an opening past the 40. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Airing one out deep for Holt. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. This is 1st and goal from about the 8.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. J.J. Nelson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. The point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the... So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And now running right through it. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On 2nd down, Elliott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Dalvin Tomlinson coming up the middle. Gets him there for a loss of about 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin, and it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. He's going to fire one deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Cowboys. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down, Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Swing to the field, right. To the right. Go 47. Check 99. Check 99.
Now Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Now, let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Back 99, Philly. Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Set. Green 39. Green 39.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Eric Ebron, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. The extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here we go, 46. Start there, over here. Start there. 26. 26.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Escapes the defender. Still fighting for more. 17 yards on the pickup there and also a 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Here we go, 47, 47. Hey, 47. Check. 26.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Here we go, 46.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
Here we go, 47. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. You don't know no better. 26.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Swing to the field, right. To the right.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, when you got a guy who's a dual threat out of the backfield, go ahead and use him. And that's exactly what they've done on back-to-back plays here. Picked up big chunks of yardage, once in the air and once on the ground.
Hustle, hustle. It's coming now. Here we go. 47, 47. 46.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's a give to Richard. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Now, check, Patriot, Patriot. Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, Green 39.
They'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 5 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 319, 319.
Back to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
A give to Elliott. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Wide eight. Here we go. Going to 53. 26. 26.
The give is to Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Power running by Zeke. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll run it here. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Here we go. 47. 47. Got 4 down. 4 down. Check 9. 26. Get down. Hey, we're going right there. Woo. Check 13.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal.
It's coming now. Here we go. 4-8. Go. Get out there. 47. 26.
Here's Elliott. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
And they might think about going for it here, but it's still just the 2nd quarter. Take the 3 points, tell the defense you believe in them, and let them get the ball back for you.
And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Now a handoff to Richard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Patriot! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Room to run past midfield. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 1:57 to go in this first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
Here we go now. 319. 319. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now back to throw. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Back to throw again. Rolling touchdown, Raiders. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Extra point safely through. And the decision to just kick the extra point one.
You may.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one.
What's up going on?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down.
Yo.
Punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
Good man, you get in the way, good man.
Y'all know I am. Y'all put the ball in, you don't even know the damn rule. We want to use West Coast, multiple defense. Man, come on, man. You don't know nothing.
Didn't tell him that.
I ain't playing this game.
Go read the group chat again.
I remember last time I did this shit, Blue got me up in the middle of the night, and motherfucker got a man, look.
You said, please read rules again, small remarks made. What is that talking about?
I mean, the one I know I seen it earlier. I said the depth chart was messed up.
They got a cornerback in the strong safety, then they got a running back in the fullback.
Tell him what was messed up.
I was about to tell you that too. I was about to go look at his team.
Y'all fuck that man up, man.
You just told me you were trying
to get done in the passing game. When was the last time
He's busy talking about. He's busy worried about my record. He's busy worried about my record. He better worry about that damn death chart.
He still don't have to.
Shut the hell up, man. You talk too much. You ever thought about that? That's all right. Your day on the way. Don't worry about it. Your day is on the way. Damn play stealer. Your play is your way.
Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window.
I got something for your ass, boy. This time I can't wait for you. I don't want that. I don't want no other game but you. That bullshit. You laughing because you know you got away with murder, boy. Ah, you got away.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
Yeah, we sure do. We sure do. We play with now live.
To the right side to Eric Ebron.
It don't make no difference where I'm ready or not. I'm gonna play whether I'm ready or not.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now there's a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
All right, now look at 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw here.
You know what, man? Do you talk? Do you collect light bill or you hook up people?
We're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, they need to start letting you. They need to start just letting you collect. Don't let you hook up shit, cause your mouth you can get money out of people. Go ahead, keep talking to them. Yeah, right. They put you in the ground. You don't watch out. You go cut the wrong house off. They're gonna put you in the ground. Them people crazy when it comes to cutting their electric off, man. Sometimes you almost gotta carry your gun with you. Yeah.
Your picture that you put in there with Big Six, what was that for?
But not before they're inside
the
25.
He got a running back in the fullback spot. He got a cornerback in the strong safety spot.
I see it now.
It's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now As it comes
Oh, yeah, you don't mess him up. He don't, Blue, he don't even know who. He try to use West Coast and multiple offense and defense on him. He don't even think.
I sent everybody a message,
getting 3 points. From the left hash, this will be
you call me, see that? See, you don't ball a man in the league, don't call me a bitch-ass dude, and I went by the rule. What kind of shit is that?
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front.
I'm not talking about nobody, mom. I'm not talking about nobody, mom. You the one brought him up in here.
All you got to say is what I suggest for you to say, and but if you don't want to say nothing, don't say nothing.
I don't talk about people, man.
Well, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, then we're fine, then. You ain't have to no problem. I don't talk about nobody, mama. I ain't doing that.
Well, disrespect is disrespect.
Yeah,
so when you open that door, what that just means, somebody open that door, disrespecting me, yeah, it's your mama first. I could be anything but your mama first. That'll teach you next time. Keep your mouth closed. We dealing with me. Well, okay,
it don't bother me, but yeah, but him calling me that, it don't bother me. It'll be all right.
I thought it did because you said something to me.
No, the reason I said it to you because he would call me a bitch ass nigga because I went by the rule. No, it didn't bother me, just what he said. That's all he said. It don't bother me. That stuff don't bother me, Blue. I'm grown man now. I don't worry about that kind of stuff. With me?
Handoff left, Elliott.
When he get back in the lobby, man, he needs it, man. Man, don't talk to him. He done. He hot now. He might be gone. He might be gone.
And it's 3rd and 2
now. Go look at the TV. Go look at the TV guy. You'll know when to come on.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
He hot, boy. Boy, that ball might cut you out, Blue. He hot.
Looks like they're just trying to sync whether
man, leave me alone, man. I don't want to talk.
Like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
I had no gun, Hellcat, I'll shoot your ass, man.
Just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this
one.
Wow,
you want to play everybody. He ain't going to beat no damn body. Want to play everybody.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready.
Shit, like you didn't do me wrong.
Of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them?
I don't kill, Will. I don't kill, but I'm going to play your ass. You just have to pick my butt. Project 14 and over, man. That motherfucker be flicking his ass. I played him, boy. Look. It was 21-17 at the end, buddy. You know, I throw the couple. You know how you try to get back in the game? Man, I played that motherfucker. Project be blitzing, boy. Look.
That one results in 35 yards.
Yeah, you know it does. You know it does.
For methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays,
I did. Yeah,
that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can
shut up, Hellcat. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Shut up.
I don't know what side of the damn you walked in on from today, man. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yeah. Back to throw now on
who the hell is this?
Got some real estate inside the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage if he has just a little bit of time to survey
I'm
the scene.
hot, man.
No doubt about
and I went by the rule. What
makes
it so bad? And I've been damn Billy.
Because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against?
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
It's interesting part.
You got the right play.
Defenses,
you got the right play. You got the wrong
actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Hurry up, here we go. 3:19.
had that much time to stand in the pocket. Shit.
Now they'll throw
Shut
it
up.
out of the gun.
Hey, guys.
You gonna stand by that? Not tonight, you not. No, I ain't playing that shit.
Trying to
You might stay back there, but you don't have to be moving around.
It's incomplete.
Man, this damn shit bright. I can't even see my damn patterns they run.
Extra defensive backs on the field and cover up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He sent me another invite like I thought. Is he crazy?
Yeah, I'm watching his stream too.
No, that's crazy. Tell that boy go to bed. Tell him go to hell to bed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Will, you're running the wrong way, man. I'm over here. Over here, Will. I'm over here, Will. Come on, baby boy.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Daniel Winston talking Brady. I heard the man say that.
But I have to say, I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
What do you mean what's going on? I got these Tampa Bay Buccaneers on your ass. That's what's going on.
The 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this
you
game
might
is
win,
going,
but I'm gonna make your heart beat 2 times faster with a beat.
Way to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
He can't ball. He don't ball nobody by talking.
Can't have too many more drives like
oh shit! He broke out the pack. Will, he broke out the pack. Will.
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So
Will, these boys right here tough, man. That project is the tough. I played him to in the 4th quarter. It was 21-17. I threw the couple picks at the end trying to get back in the game. But that was they played real good. They were a real good game. Man, look, Bluto made another enemy because this motherfucker hear them going off. He said, that's a bitch move. You know, man. You can't spin no more. You're on the sideline. Oh, they spinning over.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level. Because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat.
We don't play that shit, Will. We don't play that.
He's just a whole lot of guy.
Don't play that, Will.
Well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
God damn.
3rd and long for Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. Misses yet
you ain't got to worry about that no more.
Pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now. Feet, arm, not in
don't have to worry about that move no more.
Throwing that one past his receiver that's open.
How the hell you miss?
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another.
Ain't over it. We just the beginning.
And now here come the Raiders. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
He called me everything.
Totally. No one goes out on the field and says,
I ain't never been so many names in my life.
In certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's
Blue Devil got me called fucking pussy ass bitch. Man, come on, man.
No quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get free, right?
That man calling me everything. Damn it and damn Blue Devil. Got my
first down. Throw left side complete. It's Nelson. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. And defensively,
man, get him off the field. He ain't no good to me. Get him off the field. Can't do nothing with him laying on the field like that.
To not play too much zone.
Yeah, you
have to be careful about how much time you're giving.
Come on, Will. Don't take all night. I got to watch the basketball game. Ain't got time for you, y'all.
You go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover down.
Ain't nobody ask you nothing. I got a TV guy.
Look to throw.
Oh, thank you.
Let's it go for Nelson.
Well, you should be talking. You ain't talking. You need to talk to that dude that called me all them names. That's who you should be talking to.
Wilson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders add 6
I know
to
you
their
don't.
lead.
Sometimes I don't need it, Will.
The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Well, we looked at each other right away.
I know you don't know which way I'm going, Will.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play.
That dude mad, man. He's a fast typer. I know that.
He
typing real fast.
Heading back out onto the field. And on the last go-around,
man,
they couldn't
look.
get anything going.
Look, from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully
I'll tell you what, I'm glad he ain't nowhere close to me. He probably would shoot my ass.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Arden Key, the ex-LSU Tiger, there on the stop.
But he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
They put your ass down here.
Again, it's Elliott. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
What? Messing with who? No, I'm not typing in there, no.
He typing in that group message blue left for me and
the Cowboys on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point.
That's a
this is
whole
3rd down and 12.
He's still in the lead. Oh, he left. Oh, he would have left already for his rival. He would have left. He would have left the lead.
Prescott from the gun. He's got a rifle on deep left, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
I get way out of here so damn.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
No, but just me, I don't do that down there like that. Not on that play.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Randy Gregory.
He stopped running.
For a loss of 7.
Punk nigga.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. From the shotgun,
damn, I couldn't get through the hole. I got through that hole, I was gone.
Deep downfield. He's got it at the 15.
Oh, he wasn't going.
A big play that time for the Raiders. 52 yards.
Partner, if you and I were playing quarterback in this one,
we
would be really confident right now throwing it to him, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he's been spectacular.
He's
just saying, hey, I was all state. I'll make it rain out here. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Detroit!
Yeah.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Adam Humphries, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Ain't no holding nothing me running that football on you, boy. Don't call it no damn holding.
Point after up and good. And the lead will swell by one more.
Damn hole. We'll give you a hole. Uh-oh.
You want to go back to watching goal line again? I'll let you know. No, school is.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
It's 45-10 right now in the 3rd quarter.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Man, stop.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
The
Like offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side.
I was looking for something. I went on there and something down.
Some spark
I'm going to get my 3.
And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark.
That shit a while ago. I don't know what that was a while ago. You just got lucky on that one while ago. Will, there's going to be a fight to the end, man. I ain't going out without a fight. I might lose, but I'm not going out without a fight.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Come on. What the hell wrong with you? You want to go on one side of the field and think you're going somewhere.
He must be playing in projects, Lee.
The Cowboys on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5.
All you do is run his mouth. I see a play I like too, when they're banging on your running back. I love that play. Boom.
Now in Eastern Michigan, no gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Stop well.
Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
Run it again.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
All right, come on. Run again. That's up to your ass. Oh, man. I know you don't.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And this is incomplete.
Looking for a hole in it, boy.
Decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the 3rd now in New Orleans. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there.
Oh, that's a good play,
keep an
Will.
eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates.
I had defense on it. I had defense on it there, too. That was just a great throw. That's all that was.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Being chased out left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go.
They'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Brandon, these cornerbacks have their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot.
Man, you need to block somebody, man. You 300 pounds, don't want nothing. Hey. Huh? What the hell you on? You on some real stuffing.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
I got to run plays fast because I don't want you to learn. Some of these plays I don't want you to see. So you a play stealer, I got to do that.
Space following the display of power.
I got to run plays fast on you.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Yo.
They run a draw here on second down. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the
I'm on my way.
You're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And on the ground they go with a running back.
Oh, come on, man.
Quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
It should still happen. I didn't think he got it. He's not going to be like that. Don't even worry about it. What's that? Yeah, he gone. That motherfucker did enough spinning to get out of there. God damn. That motherfucker make me drunk. Damn.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the
I know my problem. Oh,
nice job
Lord.
there, finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And
no, I messed around. I knew it.
But boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to
I
cap
let
it
you
off.
talk to me too fast. I didn't think. That mother still calling me, man. Yep. Yeah.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick
Oh,
with
he
it.
threw it right to the man. Dumb. Oh. I can't, boy. That's one quarterback in the league. I cannot. I've been trying to get rid of him. Don't nobody want him. Who's that? Jamie Winston. I cannot get rid of him. Boy, look. Who you got?
Now Elliott.
You don't even know your quarterback. Gonna tell me
he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there.
How the hell you think I want to back up for a starter? You crazy as hell, man.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic.
Yeah, but I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you I gonna give him away
against the run. But it's also difficult because it's
not
not easy to throw the ball against him either.
I ain't got nothing else. I need some.
Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Yeah, I see. I got in here late. I didn't. This is my second week in here. I ain't been in here all the time. That's part of the cool. Yeah, I got in here late.
Get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
I got Andy Dalton for you. Got Andy Dalton for who?
Yeah, ASAP came back and blew him out of school, 55-19. Yeah.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. Burrow is way forward to pick up the first. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there.
Yeah.
Too long, Will.
Man, that man had 14 turnovers. How many turnovers he had with you? Let me see. I can go back to your time. Yeah.
The second wave of tackles is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 here, bringing up 2nd down.
Turning them over every time. Get it,
position.
think about it, he played the first quarter, he was down.
Guys in the middle of this game.
Man, it's 4 quarters in this motherfucker. Not one.
Yeah. Second and goal.
Yeah, playing ASAP too. Man, look.
They'll try to throw down.
He had 14 turnovers against them in week 1.
And they'll go backwards
and the same thing.
Losing yardage to the 14.
14 turnovers.
That'll be
That's
a
a turning
loss of
over
4
dude,
yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
I ain't saying it. You know it. Shit. That's why you saying it. Yeah.
You ain't gonna say it, but you do have hard times.
You had a hard time with that, man, until
Prescott now.
Get your ass out of bounds, man. Get your ass out of bounds.
We've been around this league for
This is a warm-up league. Come on, man.
Almost no matter the situation.
You better glad I didn't. You better glad I didn't have this. Hey, you better glad I didn't have this team from the beginning. They've been a nice team. This is a nice team, man.
And this one is right.
Look at that damn. Look at that. Jameis Winston just throwing that motherfucker away, boy.
Deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points.
No. We got to put it. I agree. It might be if Jameis Winston might get longer.
I'm going to have Washington. Do you want Washington in 20 or you going to stay with where you going back to Kansas City?
No, I ain't going back to
Kansas
Kansas City.
Defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance.
You must have been reading
that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left
20 in this game.
I don't feed in that shit, man. You know how they'll tell you one thing and do something else, blew that shit, man. Look, I listen to them.
Relatively modest gain
they
near
pulled
the 32.
What's the name?
7 yards on the pickup.
Mahomes only had the
they'll operate from the
big
32-yard line here,
pass
2nd and 3.
Fuck it, he be throwing it without me. Fuck that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have
out of the gun.
I don't think Chips is coming. I'm not gonna put Chips better either. That's third person.
Inside the 30.
I don't think he won't be suspended for
3 seasons.
Yeah, he didn't have his depth chart fixed
This game is definitely over, but
you know,
we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score.
I
don't know that they need to add
I saw he was.
I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans
Yeah,
tonight.
all these guys do is just talk. They don't do man.
How can I get some more scores for my fantasy?
They're like they got picked.
By the way,
I told him, well, I sent the message that he gonna send the message back. I'm not no worry about Rude.
I'm in.
Just play. I laughed at his dumb ass. I couldn't wait for y'all to
that'll
play.
carry over the back line of the end zone.
I couldn't either. I went and saw that depth. I saw that depth chart. I was waiting on his ass.
Offense gets set
Yeah, I
to
was
take
waiting on
over.
it. Shit, I see the side. That's why I sent the message there.
See what they can get here. And let's see points out of the last drive.
I said, damn, I'm gonna have some upgraded players. Shit.
Didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
Hey, what I get for that?
You don't get nothing.
In this case, a field
What
goal.
do you mean I don't get nothing?
Than the alternative, which is a
You said I broadcasted it. I had all that shit already. That's why I sent the message.
I haven't met a fan base
I see
yet
the
that
group
wants to
message
drive
saying
to kick.
in that group chat, I say everybody.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Since you said the message, then okay. After that, we can get something.
Give him 9 on the carry. That
Yeah, I was waiting. I've been waiting for them to play. I said,
first play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher.
Yeah.
Really nice run.
He didn't even know what damn playbook. He told me he ain't had show his playbook. They said he couldn't.
Yes, he
Say he
did.
couldn't
I
because
said on June the 9th. What was June the 9th? Sunday or Saturday? Well, it was 3:47. It was 3:54 when I sent this message because I added him.
I am tired of this bullshit here, man.
So I said, everyone, before you play your next game, fix your depth chart and check your settings. Read rules, look at pictures.
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
check everyone team and injury report.
We'll definitely see some.
I have my broadcast on, no excuses. Then his ass gonna wake up the next morning at 7:19 and say, stop worrying about rules and get active players. Haven't played in 4 weeks, and he joined 2 weeks ago.
Good plays.
I say no, I just laugh. I say, I'm waiting on your ass because you're going to fuck it up.
You know that's a kick. You know that's a damn kick.
I told Eric, and he got the win against Tips.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Now he left. So I know you said you want the Redskins. You want or who you want? Or you want Stephen Thomas?
Back to finish it off.
Hey, we'll talk about it, all right?
After this.
I want.
Okay, but I need to know about July because I'm
by the end of I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Hey.
Play action now, Prescott.
Okay. I might do that just to take you over there. You know that? In July, I'm gonna let.
Picked off at the 18.
I like my Redskins, but man, but I don't.
His guys will get the
I love the Redskins, man. I'm a Redskin from the heart, man, but I couldn't stand Kirk Cousins. That motherfucker, I hate that bitch. Whoa, look.
7 picks between last week and this week after that.
Yeah, I know. He's nice. He's supposed to be real nice. Is he going to be better than RG3? Man, Eric, don't talk to me right now. Right now ain't time for you to be talking to me. Is he going to be better than I don't know what he's going to be. How the hell I supposed to know the man ain't played now game? They ain't played now looking football yet.
We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm going to hook some of your liquor up to him so I can watch it.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Yeah, you got a lot of jokes, you know that, man.
And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
You know it. He called that? Come on, man. Oh, come on, man. Will, come on, man. I ain't playing you no more, Miriam. No more, never. You boil up.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to wind up and air out. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Man, that shit right there was ridiculous, man. Come on, man.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
I don't believe that.
They get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
I like it real fine. I like it real fine.
Fantasy guys,
bullshit, man. Come on,
analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
He's still wide open. Motherfucker's still wide open. You on your back. You on your back, and he wide open.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know you shouldn't. You don't know who you messing with me.
Project is crazy. That motherfucker talking about like your old man.
First play, the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I just woke up, bro, from my nap. 21 years old.
Yeah, but Blue, you don't know that dude on this game all the time.
To be frank, they just look
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on. They just play better and better.
Crazy. Yeah, he's not even on line.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here.
What?
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down.
What wrong?
Skin Dog did added to his new name, Skin Deuce Game.
What you saying that? Who is it? I call her back. I can't talk to her right now. Right now ain't time for her.
Able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on down.